About to watch the trailer for Pokemon Detective. Pokemon Detective Pikachu? I guess it's
I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I really am so excited. This Pokemon Detective Pikachu trailer, I'm just so excited about. It's just I've been a Pokemon fan since I was 6. I'm now 10. So I've been loving Pokemon for 4 years, and it's about time they did something like this.
Okay, so let's start playing the thing. Now, this is a pretty weird trailer.
It's cute, not weird.
Alright, so I like this. This kind of scene, like, it looks like kind of the future, like, and there's those guys, the Doug Trios.
Yeah, there's Wooper, Petalil, Swirlix.
And some guys flying around up there.
Yeah.
And so it's got this like kind of like futuristic Asian vibe, and I really like that. You know, the way the kind of camera comes out.
Yeah, it looks like a new city, like a city that was just like built like in the future of like 20 years or something.
Right.
It just seems like.
And also,
that.
the people seem so comfortable walking beside Pokemon, which is a little weird.
But it's nice.
Of the harmony
Charmander.
Humans and Pokemon.
Tim, your dad was a legend in this precinct. If you were anything like your dad, I remember you wanted to be a Pokemon trainer when you were young.
Okay, so this kid doesn't have a lot of charisma to me.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think?
Well, I don't know. He just doesn't seem too much excited.
It's pretty interesting. I like the older actor
Yes.
there. I've seen him in something. I can't remember what.
I think it would be interesting to see how this really plays out, because he's got like posters from Sinnoh to Reshiram. That's like half of Reshiram that you can't see. They're Pikachu ears.
Right. And so it builds in from this guy who obviously had like, you know, there's so many kids that get into Pokemon because they want to become Pokemon trainers, and that's kind of where this comes from.
It's just like it's almost like it's staged. Like if you see the Ash, he wanted to become a Pokemon trainer for for his whole life. So maybe it just like he waited for so long, and then he just got tired of waiting for the moment to come. So he decided to do something else. I don't know what he does right now. It looks like he works at like an office.
It looks like Ash never aged. All right.
Yes,
so let's go.
Worked out.
That's really cool, though. This is my favorite part.
Whoever you are.
So he's like grabbing a stapler.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez. Here we go. I know. You can't understand me. But put down the stapler or I will electrocute you.
Now that was just so cute.
Yeah, so we got our first view of
Pikachu. It's just so cute, that little Pikachu, when he says that line, and then he just drops a eraser like he can't believe it.
All right, here's my thoughts. I really don't like the voice of Pikachu, Ryan Reynolds. He sounds like kind of condescending and like this kind of like old young kind of Benjamin Button thing going on. I'm not such a fan. What do you think of first impressions of Pikachu?
He's cute.
Did you just talk? Whoa. Did you just understand me? Oh my god, you can understand me! Stop. I've been so lonely.
And it's just so cute.
All they hear is Pika Pika.
Pika.
You can hear him, right?
Pika Pika! Yeah, Pika Pika Pika, is it?
He really sounds adorable when he says Pika Pika. More
So the
adorable
thing is,
than
like,
when he talks, really talks.
So most people can't hear him, right? So this trainer guy is the only guy that can actually hear what he says. Everyone else hears Pika Pika, which kind of opens the door of like, well, maybe that's, you know, trainers can actually communicate better with Pokemon as opposed to just being able to say their own name.
Because even Ash, when he was with Pikachu for all that time, he never talked. Though the Pika Pikas were so like directed, they knew what to like. Ash understood him, but this is really cool because now you can understand exactly what he's saying. Like, you never got a sense of what Pikachu was like really almost like. He was just so cute in that in battle, you almost didn't wonder what he was like. But now here you will get to see what he is like, which I'm really excited about.
Adorable.
You're adorable. They can't understand me, kid.
Can no one else hear him? I don't need a Pokemon. Period.
And what about a world-class detective? Because if you want to find your pops, I'm your best bet.
We're gonna do this, you and me.
So this is kind of like a find your
Yeah, 'cause
dad kind of
that's-
thing who went missing.
Yeah,
and
that's-
like why.
yeah,
Maybe
like-
bad Pokemon. I don't know.
Yeah, and it would be interesting to see if like Team Skull or Team Galactic or even Team Rocket even come up in this. It will be interesting to see if any of the bad guys in Ash's journeys will ever come up. So it'll be
We will
interesting to
see.
see this.
That is so cool. When you see all those, like, I just gotta stop it here. When you see all those, like, Bulbasaurs, like, marching on, that looks pretty cool. That looks pretty epic. I wonder where they're going.
It looks like they're going to like a festival or something.
That's a weird shot.
Yeah.
That looks so cool. That
Yes.
looks so cool.
Yes, and it's interesting.
There's gonna be some great CGI and great graphics with this
Yeah.
this Pokemon movie.
Yeah.
It's gonna bring them to life in a new way
Yes.
that you haven't really seen before.
So I don't know why it does that.
We got ways to make it.
I think this is
Yeah.
cute.
Tell us what we want to know. Pipe. Yes. Okay.
Yeah, this is kind of crazy
So-
because like
Yeah,
Mime's
because
such a
Promise
crazy
that I push people away
character.
and
Yes.
hate them for leaving.
He's saying you can shove it.
What? I can shove it? Okay, that's it. No, we're switching roles. I'm bad cop. You're good cop.
well, when he did all those signs, I realized that he was doing like a force field kind of thing because Mr. Mime kind of does that. So I thought it was really cool that
Yeah,
like
obviously Pikachu didn't pick
yeah
up on
like
that.
yeah. So he did like his thing, and then so they couldn't touch him. That was really cool.
In my head, I saw that differently.
Oh, that is so cool. That's gonna look awesome.
Yes, it will. I am so excited for 2019 because this is gonna come out. I
Yeah.
just love this.
So that's a trailer, guys. Pikachu. What we want to know is, are you going to be watching Pikachu and seeing this movie? Seeing if this guy Justice Smith can carry a movie, because ultimately this guy, the Pokemon trainer, he's got to carry the whole movie. Because Ryan Reynolds is like,
It's like
it's like trapped in Pikachu, and I don't know. I find kind of Ryan Reynolds as Pikachu, whether it's how he says it or how it's written, is kind of like smug.
because like
And I'm not really like loving that.
when they
and I know they're trying to bring some humor into it, but I don't know about that.
yeah, like when he says Pika Pika in like that like towns like place when he says like oh yeah you're adorable Pika Pika, that stuff. I was interested to see what his voice sounded like, though I was hoping it'd be something like cute like his Pika Pikas, because I don't know, I just see Pikachu as a cute snuggly thing and the voice doesn't exactly go with that idea.
But Pikachu
Yeah.
is that kind of that cute Pokemon that can overcome like all these things, even like Charizard, because there's that scene of Charizard like that's just about to like gobble Pikachu
Yes.
down. And I think one of the best things about this movie is it's going to bring the Pokemon to life in a new way. So you're going to kind of get to see Pokemon if they actually like existed with the kind of proper proportions, because there's just a cartoon, and apart from that, a lot of it is kind of seeing how big they are. I'm really hoping that they're going to show an Arcanine, because Arcanine would be pretty epic because they're so huge and like
Fast.
running, and it kind of
Like-
reminds me of like the Never-Ending Story with that big dog. But who knows? Who knows?
Well, the never.
I don't think we're gonna see Arcanine in this movie.
Or like one of my like Shinx. It's only gonna be like a few things.
But it is gonna be cool. It might be good that way because they focus on a few, so you get to kind of see them a little bit more than just like a shot.
Yes, but the interesting thing is, the thing that points Arcanine the most, or like one of the highest things, is because he said his dad was missing. So, and Arcanine is also known as a police Pokemon. So it will be interesting to see if that was it.
Yeah, but it looks like he's going on his journey with Pikachu and a girl and a Psyduck. And Psyduck really isn't my favorite Pokemon.
Why do you say he's going to go on a trip with a girl and Psyduck?
Because it looked like, when that mountain was kind of blowing up, he was with that girl, and then they were in the car with Psyduck. So I think that's kind of how it plays out. Mm-hmm. But final verdict. Are you going to go see the movie? Is it going to be worth it?
Yes, it will be worth it.
I'm going to see the movie because where else can you see Pokemon come to life? I do have some reservations about Ryan Reynolds as Pikachu, but I think the fun factor will definitely outweigh this.
Yes. And I do hope if this is a really great movie that they will do others. And because I want to see Pikachu talk more and not just in that like little.
Right. We'll probably get a whole lot of backstory maybe that we didn't know before about Pikachu because he can.
Yes.
This is the first time he can talk. So it's an interesting way that they've done it. And I guess we'll just have to go and see this movie and see how good it is. All right, guys. Detective Pikachu. We'll see you in the theaters when it launches.
Because Detective Pikachu is so cute. I don't see why. If you're a Pokemon fan, I think you should just go to it. Download it, see it in the theater. It just looks like a really good movie overall, and that's what counts.
All right, I guess we're going to it. We'll see you in the theaters.